Rick, thank you very much. For the final time before Christmas, we welcome you to Assembly Hall with Kennesaw State in from Georgia to face the 18th ranked Indiana Hoosiers. We're glad you're with us before the holiday with Jess Settles, Connor Onion, and we'll see what Indiana comes out with tonight. As Malik Renew wins the tap out to Galloway, and here we go for the final game in the non-conference for the Hoosiers. Indiana beat Elon here at home on Tuesday. And they'll have 13 days off after this game into the new year before they play Iowa. And Miller Kopp with the first shot of the night. And it's rebounded by Kason Jennings for Kennesaw State.
Great pass by Thompson. He faces the double. He doesn't try to conquer it. Kicks it out to Miller Kopp. And those are the wide open threes, especially in the big games, the Indiana Hoosiers have to knock down.
And Kopp hitting at 45% on the year. And the drive for Burton is off and down to Galloway. Here's Jalen Hood-Schifino shaking in, and he gets the roll for the opening basket of the night.
And cleared out the lane like a fullback, gave him space, easy basket. Great play by number 25 for Indiana, just playing his best basketball right now.
Well, last 3 games averaging 15 and 8, and clearing the space out there. And we told you they could shoot it from outside, Josh. And Kennesaw. The Owls are 14th in Division I in three-point percentage. They've got their first lead on the Jennings 3. Hoosiers coming off scoring 90+ in their win against Elon the other night. And into Thompson off the spin, and the hook goes down.
Yeah, just a big-time went to work.
So Race Thompson, 9.6 rebounds on the season, but upping that not only in the game without Trace Jackson Davis, but the last 3 overall. There's Jennings, another hit, this time from the corner.
Yeah.
But he's the only true point guard that the Hoosiers have healthy right now. Into Renew, he splits 2, and he gets fouled. And he has 2 shots. So Kennesaw.
Teams in the country, he has built this from the ground up. One of the few with him today. He loves the job, the opportunity. And trust me, they think they can win this game, especially.
Keep singing back home again in Indiana next time. Well done.
Hey, no one's saying it any better, right? I grew up going to the race.
Well, slow start for the Hoosiers down on this end, but Malik Renew gets him going in tight.
Yeah, Kennesaw State
eventually clears it away. Kennesaw State, even when they're not hitting, they're going to keep getting threes up, but they typically shoot it at a high clip from outside. Renew just got him going on the basket. Now the pass. It's Ray who picks up the foul, just the common foul. And that ball out to Cottle on the perimeter, and he backs a 3 on the baseline.
Well, coming into this game, Race was 8 for 27 from beyond the arc. He hit 4 of those against Arizona. So if you're Kennesaw State, you want to make him prove that he's going to knock in that open shot. That's really the scouting report against Indiana. Make Race Thompson shoot the 3. He's capable of shooting it, but he's a lot tougher down around the post.
He's gotten a little bit more comfortable out there, and there's Adam McCoy.
Talked to Don Fisher before the game. Just all the stars are out, and it's great to be here, buddy.
Yeah, say that a little bit louder for me, thanks. Appreciate it. With Kennesaw State with the 3-point lead, they hit that 3 before the break from Adam McCoy, and they keep chucking him up and keep knocking him down. Spencer Rogers from out.
Yeah, that's 5 out of 9 from beyond the arc. They'd hit 27 of their last 86 coming in, so at 30% they've been a little bit off, but this is a team that lives behind that arc, and you can see why. This lead is no surprise.
And a tough shot from Tamar Bates.
So I think even Rick Pizzo came out of his seat in the studio for that one.
Back into the post with Geronimo, and the hook is true for Jordan Geronimo.
Line up, open the lanes for drives, more 3-point shooting, and let's see how these guys respond right here. Kennesaw State, good defensively. They turn you over, make you do things you don't want to do.
There's Geronimo sweeping in, and he draws the foul.
It's out on the floor, banged up. This kid can really get up and down and has a ton of bounce, plays with a lot of energy, and gets to
take. And it couldn't go on Tuesday, but feeling well enough to play tonight. And that'll go down Kennesaw State.
12. Yeah, he's only 2 for 12 from beyond the arc.
Looking for their first Big Ten win ever, 0-9. For a program that hasn't been in Division I for that long. And to the rim, they finally hit something inside with Jennings.
They didn't have the classes, or they had the classes with them, but they still played an incredible national schedule. That's it, folks. If you disagree, get on Twitter at Just Settles Hoops, and let's talk about it the rest of the game.
Did he not lobby you hard enough to get a Broad Ripple team on there, his alma mater? To Mark Bates. Out of the timeout with the jam.
I mean, 41,000 people showed up at the Hoosier Dome to watch him take down Sean Kemp in the state finals. My goodness, we could talk about this the rest of the game.
I feel like that's entry into the state. You've got to know who Damon Bailey is just to get across the border. But inside, DeMond Robinson, he's carved out
a three-point shot, but it's the game plan. Indiana's really struggled with the game plan in the first 10 minutes, and they're going to have to find a way to solve that now.
There's
another wide open three.
And the top score
of drawing the crowd, all good point guards do. That one should have gone down for him.
Now, he's the exception as Thompson gets fouled, but Burden is the exception. He can hit threes, but actually does a lot of scoring. And again, the book coming in, Indiana knew that Kennesaw State could shoot the three well as far as their three-point clip as a team. But out shooting that percentage in the first half so far at 50%. Here's another one, and there you go. There's your closeout. Thompson blocks it while spilling into the bench, and Bates on the So close out to his stuff, and Youngblood right back into the rim. And Miller Kopp down there fighting for it. He falls down. And that'll go against Kennesaw State. Jess, it all started with a closeout.
Incredible. Kennesaw State runs a lot of stagger action, which means they're going to stay with him around those screens so that you're there when he catches those out with integrity, and then they're off to the races. That's what you have to do. That's what the scouting report says. If you go under the screens, you're dead. If you're slow to the spot, you're going to get hit.
Now back inside, a strong drive for Adam Okoye. And they've fallen outside the top 30 in both as they play the last non-conference game tonight. And it's Adam Okoye at the free throw.
Yeah, when you take that many threes, I mean, when you launch 35, 40 threes a game, you're probably not going to get a lot of whistles. And this is just
Thompson wasn't having it. Thompson drawing attention. Help side waiting for him. And the crowd comes. Little fumble. And gives it up. Galloway open. Knocks down the three.
I wasn't sure what he was going to do there, but another brilliant pass out of the post. And it's nice to see 32 knocking down three-pointers.
Oh, Burden right back at you with the layup. Up for Kopp. Here's Schifino. Galloway wants a screen, doesn't need one. And knocks another one in. Pilots are not here for Stroud. Well, this is exactly what Galloway did against Nebraska. He hit 4 threes on his way to 20 points.
Coaching, and he's come out and hit a couple huge shots right now to give the momentum back to Indiana.
Split that we just showed you, some major highs, but also some games where there's just not much there offensively. And since Nebraska, he had not hit a three until the two he just knocked in here in the
take more. He needs to take 4 or 5 a game at least. And you can see the rotation. And Indiana again gets pulled into the lane. Another wide open three.
Oh, Stroud, strong move to put it back. Off the skip, extra pass into Kopp. And Galloway getting it going with the shooting. It was Thompson who had the block. They got the Hoosiers into a bit better run of play here. Down to 10 to shoot. It's Bates on the step back. And the fall away in and out.
Those decisions.
Kennesaw State used the use it or lose it. Here's Burden. And nope. Here's Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, this is the second time Burden's been able to get deep in the paint and rimmed one out. So he turns the corner with authority, looking to score.
Small, slicing, driving guard. It's a kickball. One of the more obvious kicks you'll see into the third row.
Year of eligibility. I've got more gifts coming. I mean, Santa's not out of gifts right now. Coach Woodson in Indiana, they just want a win. That would be the best gift going into Christmas. Otherwise, that's going to be a miserable break.
Stay tuned. Jess is giving away a tractor later, maybe in the second half. Turnover for Hood Schifino. Kennesaw State will have a chance to go into the locker room with the lead here. They led most of this first half. The Hoosiers just went on a good run, but down to 3 on the game clock. Off the shake, 3 is up in the air and off the rim. And into halftime on the miss by Burden. So 27. So it started the second half. Final non-conference game before a 13-day game break for Indiana. Won't play until the 5th of January. And a good start with Renew in tight.
Yeah, great.
Started was Renew and Thompson in the paint, Jess. And that's how the second half begins.
If you feed the post from the middle third of the court, well, then you can't double or use the baseline as a third defender. So they entered from the top that time. No help. Great draw by the Indiana staff coming out of the timeout. There's a nice jumper. They needed that one.
Burden comes underneath, and he whirls his way to the rim, and he gets fouled. It was about a year ago tonight.
Yeah. This program, and he's being rewarded, but he can get it done and he can get hot. You have to try to keep him out of the paint. Shoots it very well.
We were talking about flirting with triple-double numbers. With Burden with the first points of the half for Kennesaw State. Now late clock, and Schifino off the bounce. It went in, then back out, but no hit for Kopp, the 45% three-point shooter. Back into the post with Robinson. Renew hanging up strong, but Robinson right into his chest to score. Big Ten leader in blocks, protecting Indiana's own yard. Also 6th in scoring and rebounding in the Big Ten. That's what they're missing right now. Hoping to get him back for the stretch run of conference play. Down to 10 to shoot here for Kennesaw State. No scoring since that last time out either way. And a deep 3, and that goes down. Cason Jennings gets it going from outside again. 3 games ago. And there's that double on Thompson. Way too strong.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Right when he catches it, he's got to go up with it. If the double comes, then he's got to regroup and kick it out.
Jennings drew the attention, and Youngblood splashes it in.
He's got to go right away or it's too late.
Yeah, the dig got to him. Kennesaw State running with Jennings, and he gets hit by Bates. So it was Cottle that got hands on.
And on the floor, but he's got to either take that little baseline shot, kick it out, or attack right away. And at this level, you just can't get away.
Like a little bit of a frustration rebound for Thompson, too. Getting it back. They don't make him pay. No foul shots, and then Thompson threats it in Geronimo. And foul shots the Hoosiers' way.
Great. A little banged up if you can. These are critical games.
It looked like
Ace and Trace play together. Can Renew play with those two guys? Can they go with that traditional big lineup like they have been? Look at a faster, slower lineup. Not obviously change everything, but maybe go with that type of sequence once in a while. That's a big decision they're going to have to make over Christmas break, and Hoosier fans can talk about over Christmas break.
First, they'd like to avoid the upset tonight. Kennesaw State leading mid-second half, and the lead builds with Cottle on a 3.
Indiana just looking out there like, you know, there's not much else I can tell you. This kid can shoot the 3. Get your hand up.
Another one of those guys from Kennesaw State, 40% plus. And there it goes for Bates, slapping one right back.
And Hood Schifino, a little bit of foul trouble, but this is a great test for him down the stretch.
Oh, Bates was left all alone, and he gives the Hoosiers the lead. State not slowing down either. After they went into the break with 6 made threes. Quick take to the rim. Rogers turned away by Thompson. Geronimo tries to close it out, and he gets hit. Before
effort every single night. 2 blocks in this game have led to great runs.
Let's go.
I mean, you definitely. Oh yeah, we've got a list for that. I mean, we'll pull that for the next game. But you definitely let number 25 off the bus first when you're on.
Save it for conference. Save the rest for conference. Your verbal list after.
I mean, everybody wants to be on this team.
Oh, there's another one for Kennesaw State. Right back at him, tied with Brandon.
Brandon Stroud leads the team in rebound. Can you believe that? And can still step out and drill three-point shots.
Oh, let's go. Got a shootout going. Miller Cobb with the three.
Even back when I played, they know when to call a travel.
No, that's not tongue-in-cheek facetious at all. That's legit. Educated fan base. Rip through. Thompson to the free throw line.
Yeah, no double team.
Jesse's got the rebounding
on their offense over the break. I mean, TJD and Race, that smaller lineup, I think it's something they really have to look into. He's much more comfortable playing the 5, pick and roll, posting up, pick and pop than he is playing the 4, running around chasing small forwards defensively as well. He's going to play a little point guard here, and that's automatic.
Leading the break. That big spot from the wing tonight. Had a career high the day after Thanksgiving at 22. And there's Robinson stepping away from the basket.
Like, no. Oh, great shot. That's just not really his game, but he drilled that one.
Just ahead of the under 8. Indiana trying to distance themselves back up 6 with a Hood-Schifino layup.
At least it's going down, and they just have to find a way to get him more looks. He can also put the ball on the floor. An excellent passer, can defend. There's a little bit here, and if you're Kennesaw State, got to find a way to get probing.
Yeah, this is the 1-and-1, so second shot achieved for Burden. And it gets him both 7%. And it is picked up from long range in the second half. Hood-Schifino got his defender to fall down, and an easy 2.
Yeah, everything.
The Hoosiers did give up the lead after that, but holding on by 6 here. There's Bates. Tries the other side. No. And Geronimo tracks it down and a foul. I'm going to go against.
Well, he was offered a scholarship right when he was in 8th grade by the general. And season on the brink of Mecca, but that was one of the most glorious eras of Big Ten basketball and obviously Indiana basketball.
And foul underneath on the reattack for Robinson.
A lot of people hitting me with tweets about Milan. I said, you know more about it than I do. I'm just an outsider. I went to the Rays basketball.
Come on, Iowa guy, keep up. Yeah, the Wigwam in Anderson, one of the biggest high school gyms in the country.
5,000 or 6,000 for a game, so that may be true.
Thompson misses, so back in the hands of Ken. Hoosiers trying to avoid giving Kennesaw State their first win ever against a Big Ten team.
If you're Kennesaw State, number 3, Youngbloods, got to find a way to make an impact in this game. Indiana's done a wonderful job with him. And
Cottle makes it a 4-point game. It was tied at halftime at 27 aside, and Thompson lost it, almost got it back. But that looked like it was off Youngblood. Yeah, it was. Break. We play Iowa on January 5th. So this is a feel-good into the holiday type moment. There you go, Kennesaw State all over Bates on that spot, and gave it up the other way for a top 3.
I love it. He's quick defensively. He switched, he bodied up, forced a tough pass. And we know what he's doing at the offensive end. He just can't play any better than he is right now. He's going to make him pay again.
Ooh, not here. Follow-up is there for Galloway. Time. Oh, nice shake for Burden. And he drew the help and goes underneath to score.
The plays with 3 minutes to go at winning time, you cannot make. Got lucky to get the ball back.
We'll see what he does with that second chance. Groping off the ball screen of Thompson. And then Galloway splitting the lane, strong drive, and he's fouled. Total in the last 3 games.
More involved, an elite shooter.
Oh, almost went back in. And second chance, Thompson off the tip. The Hoosiers get a chance to wind some more clock. Now inside 10 to shoot. Out high with Hood Schifino. Hood Schifino, defender on his hip, and that sticks.
There's like a freight train coming around the corner. Just a little bit of space. Takes the hit. It's a huge basket.
No double-digit leads tonight, at least not yet for Indiana. And a timeout with Burden. Woodson was alluding to that, getting into him at shoot-around today. You know what's in there. There's a three from Youngblood off the quick catch. And an offensive rebound for Robinson. And a reset for Kennesaw State. Figure they gotta have some outside shots.
Yeah, Burden's got Race Thompson on him. They got to find a way to get the ball to Burden.
And Robinson got stripped. They call a foul on Kopp coming over. Robinson.
The 1% from the free throw line on the season.
And true to his average, he splits them. That is one big glaring weakness for Kennesaw State offensively. They shoot the three really well, but not shooting free throws well.
The next guy in and let's play on.
I thought that was going to be your argument for.
I mean, next guy in, let's play. There's too many delays down the stretch with all the reviews and the monitor. In the last 2 minutes, you can go to the monitor for everything. That seems like one where you can send the next guy in right away and let's carry on. All right, big possession for Kennesaw State here. Dribble penetration is going to be key. The best thing that can happen is they pick up the foul, get to the free throw line, stop the clock.
Burden trying to get in there, and he does pick up a foul. And Kopp less convinced about that one. Offense initiated.
So big free throws here. That's a.
And they got one of two. In the Sun. And back-to-back trips, just getting one. So here's that pressure you're talking about, Jess. And Kopp gets it ahead. And Hood Schifino's got numbers on the 2-on-1. Kept it himself and drew the foul.
Fine. Knock these ones in. What a great experience for the youngster to be under pressure like this.
And a new season best.
68%. Put that up in the mid-80s. He's got too nice of a shot.
Hoosiers have led by 10 a couple times now late in this game. Struggle to get to this point. But a minute 20 from win number 10. And Burden, no bounce. Thompson the rebound. And Indiana looking for a closing possession. Let's see if they get a shot up or if Kennesaw State fouls. And they don't in the first 10 seconds. And they'll play it out. Here's Bates, big night out there already. And falling away. It's all going down tonight for Tamar Bates. And the three is short, over the top. And foul is called with Bates on the block out. And that should just about do it on the close for Bates.
Well, this is such a difficult Kobe Bryant type of shadow break. He's been outstanding. What else has been outside? 20 from the floor in this game. Nobody has been able to do that to him. Nobody will be able to do that going forward. Those are two great players, and as Indiana guards, the interchangeable parts, the positionless basketball, they have been excellent, especially in the second half, of locking down at the defensive end.
The only team that has come close to doing that to those two guys from Kennesaw State has been San Diego State. And San Diego State, the Aztecs, have built up.
They were challenged. Christmas break is going to feel so much better now, but this is the way they have to play going forward. I'm excited for their potential, especially with the guys they have coming back.
Xavier Johnson out for a while. Trace Jackson Davis out tonight. But Indiana, in the end, wins it by 14 and get win number 10 before Christmas.
They had to fight for it.